Okay, Muralidharanji, it's in fact a great delight for us to have you with us all in this meeting. With utmost respect, I would like to invite you to invite our Vijara Satram based on today's subject is on MSME sector of Atmanirbhar Bharat. I would like to invite you with the all honor to inaugurate this function. Over to you, Muraliji.
Thank you, Rupesh ji. Today in this video conference, we have our senior leader of Kerala, BJP, Shri A.N. Radhakrishnan, and we also have now the Shibuan ji who has introduced about the subject and about me, and the host also we have, and we have good people who have got understanding and who have got expertise and association with small and medium industry in today's video conference. I am very happy to get invited for this video conference, and I am very happy to share my ideas as part of the inauguration of this video conference of today. Dear friends, first of all, this is entirely you, for me, for the entire nation. It is a new experience. COVID-19 has created this new experience for the entire world. We have never seen this kind of problem affecting all over the world at the same time. We had tsunami, so coastal areas on the eastern side got affected. Or sometimes we have some cyclone, western side getting affected. Or sometimes we might have earthquakes, then also certain parts of the country or the world are getting affected. But this is a completely new experience, that corona crisis affecting more than 200 means entire human population. Entire world economy has come to grinding halt, and the entire population is locked down in various ways and forms in different countries. So because of that, now digital platform has become more popular and more useful for the people in the entire world. Digital platform is used today. I think the next 4 to 5 months in this country, the role of digital platforms will increase like anything. You cannot see the old techniques and old ways of functioning now anymore. So dear friends, because of corona and because of the digital platform usage, we are here in this video conference. Now coming to as I already stated, the entire world economy has come to grinding halt, and this is the reality. Pre-COVID and post-COVID in this world are going to be discussed for the consequences, not just as events. This will have far-reaching consequences socially, politically, of course, economically. So, you see, in the entire world, because of the slowdown, now there is a great disruption. The entire supply chains at the global level got disrupted. Now you don't see the same kind of trade happening. In coming days, there may be 30% reduction of global trade. So on account of reduction of global trade among nations, within the nations, particularly among nations, you will have slowdown of GDP and slowdown of exports for every country. So India has to think about if there is any section which was thinking or depending on the exports and global trade in coming days for the next 1.5 year, that is disrupted. So global trade is disrupted. So anybody thinks that on the basis of global trade, we will get employment and we will get any other income. So in coming 2 years, it will be a problem. Kerala is going to have another problem, another challenge. Kerala people have been working in the Middle East, Gulf countries, semi-educated, educated, and sometimes well-educated people going to Middle East and working and contributing in the Gulf countries we have seen. And the biggest source of Kerala economy is remittances from the Middle East. This is also a very important part of our Kerala economic sustenance. The challenge has got two sides as far as Gulf countries are concerned. The prices of the crude oil has gone down on account of competition between America, Russia, and other countries. And the barrel of the crude oil has gone down historically low. This is nothing to do with COVID, but because of COVID, the consumption of crude oil has come down. In the next 6 months also, we may not reach the peak level again. So, on account of slowdown, on account of the reduction in the consumption of the crude oil, also, you will have problem in the Middle East, and the economies are getting into slower mode. So, in such a situation, you will have a great reversal of the migration. Not just because of COVID, otherwise also you will have reverse migration from the Gulf countries to Kerala. So this is also going to be a very serious challenge for the economy, for the employment. Dear friends, in such a situation in coming days, it is ultimately calamity and disaster pandemic we have to face. As Kerala community we have to face, and as a national community we have to face, and also as a global community we have to face. There is no other way. Now in such a situation, now very important challenge for entire Kerala leadership, for BJP or at the national leadership, for Modi government or for any government for that matter. The challenge will be, apart from all other things, how to save lives is okay. That is one challenge already there. But the challenge is going to be how to save incomes of the people, how to create sustainable employment for the people. This is going to be a very, very serious challenge, dear friends. In such a situation, now coming to the important subject. Now, micro, small, and medium industry in India is a very, very important component as part of industry, as part of economy. You cannot ignore small, medium industry and think about Indian economy. Indian economy, to the large extent, it is a private economy. But private economy is driven not by anybody, but it is the small and medium industry people who are driving the economy. Global competition, 40% of the people, 40% of the exports are coming from our small and medium industry. You have to understand the dollars we are earning, the foreign, it is to the extent of 40 crores done by the small and medium industry. This is very important. Whether it is drug manufacturing or generic drug manufacturing, which India is doing fine, or automobile manufacturing, which India is again having, or IT service industry, again in India is dominating. So like that, if you take small and medium industry, from spices, from agarbattis to all top products. We have small industry, medium industry. If you take industry employment, it is not organized sector which is giving employment. It is not public sector which is giving employment, but the small industry which contributes for the industrial employment is also from the small and medium industry, or the total employment also after agriculture. If there is any sector which is responsible for employment, it is small and medium industry. So because of that, and local resources, the employment is created not in Delhi alone or in Mumbai, but the employment is created in every place of Kerala to Uttar Pradesh to Bengal to every place. So the decentralized employment and the employment for the small scale and employment for the semi-skilled and employment for the well-educated is given, majority largely from the small and medium industry. So this is a critical pillar of our Indian economy we have to understand. Now industry is affected means small and medium industry is affected. So now everybody is talking about what will happen to packages are declaring or not declaring. So there was a confusion. So we understand revival of Indian economy cannot be conceived and visualized without the revival of small and medium industry. So in such a situation, Narendra Modi ji's government recognizes the importance of the small industry and for the employment and for all other purposes. So now Modi ji's government first, immediately after declaration of lockdown, two things have taken place. One, welfare scheme is declared. From that, RBI has intervened and declared repo rate reduction 25 points and improvement of the liquidity, so to the tune of 4.5 lakh crores to help the banks, and through helping the banks means helping the clients and small industry. Now that is not sufficient, we all know. So group of ministers said, Prime Minister declared 20 lakh crore package for the revival of Indian economy. In that, major component focused on was micro and small industry. In that micro and small industry, various steps have been already declared. You know, RBI already declared moratorium, and that moratorium got extended, and other things got extended. Now, coming to the point, we have two, three problems very seriously small scale industry facing. One, there are dues with the small scale industry, central government, state government, and all other things used to the small scale industry. Government of India has declared within short time we will clear the dues. So on the dues front, we will be in the forefront, she promised. Two, she has also promised 3 lakh crore capital infusion, means loans guarantee. Small scale industry can go to the bank and ask without collateral security, and government of India will become the counter guarantee. So to the extent of 3 lakh crores, now bank will have to take risk and they have to invest in the small scale industry. And the stressed up small scale industry also now taken care 20,000 crores. And their fund of fund also is created for small scale industry. Not only that, small scale industry have been given along with the contractors another benefit. Now 200 crores government procurement anywhere. Now we need not go for global tender. Now taking away the global tender and 200 crore supply, now small scale industry can take care. Now dear friends, even the definition, the anomalies in definition for the small scale industry, which was creating a problem for the small scale industry, that definition is also made flexible. Now small scale industry definition for all categories are now uniformly extended. and service small scale and manufacturing small scale. Now everything combined. So this way, what I am interested in telling is small scale industry is now rightly focused by the central government. Not only that, now Modi ji has told in future, sir, there is a global disruption. Now pre-COVID and post-COVID situations are not going to be same. American economy is shaken and Europe economy is shaken and Chinese trust among the people all over the world is also not same. So in such a situation, now Modi ji has clearly told, become vocal for the local. So now encourage the local products, promote the local products. Means what? Promoting the local means largely small scale industry, cottage industry, and micro enterprises, and also the medium industry. So now in coming days, everybody has realized, understanding that, in a short span of time, if India has to be revived, then unless small scale industry is pushed and supported and protected and promoted, it is impossible for the Indian economy to get revived. So with this backing, with this support, now we have started, but it is not end and it is not just, it is only in the backdrop of COVID crisis, a beginning, but many more things are going to come. In the research front also, research and innovation front, and the technology upgradation front, and many other brand building, in all these things, government of India is going to have a big support and holding approach for the small and medium industry. Dear friends, I am telling now as the inaugural keynote speaker, I am telling challenges are not just disappeared with the government declaration. Government is only a hand-holding approach, but in coming days, now reviving the small industry is going to be a challenging task. In such a situation, now what state government role of the state governments, what is the role of central government, what is the role of private entrepreneurs, what is the role of banks in coming days, and what is the role of you know public consumer, and what we should do in all these respects. We need suggestions, we need brainstorming sessions like this. Kerala BJP has taken a right decision, taking this as a context. Now they have decided to hold this video conference of experts and of intelligent people. And I hope in all these aspects, marketing and innovation and research, brand building, technology upgradation, and in all these aspects, and bank credit and working capital requirements, in all these aspects, how to go forward after the declaration of the government. Dear friends, I am telling, Modi ji's government is facing this COVID crisis in a very different way, irrespective of party which is ruling the state, transcending and creating a cooperative federalism model, even inviting the foreign investment in future without the participation of the state government, without active engagement of the state government, it is not going to happen, or even the local investment. So in such a situation, in Kerala, the kind of challenges we have, the kind of approach state government has got in such a situation, how to promote small industry. In Kerala, health is going to be very important. Health industry in Kerala has the scope to become a role model for the entire country. In after COVID situation, if there is one industry which is going to become a very important role model for the entire country, it is Kerala health industry. Health industry, we have allopathy, Ayurvedic, Siddha, and many things in Kerala, and you have good health infrastructure. So, in such a situation, how to go forward? Second, we also have, for example, the nurses, health personnel. Health personnel, we were serving in the country. but in the context of COVID, post-COVID, Western Europe and aging population in the entire world, in such a situation, Kerala can become a very important place to provide health workers for the global services. So this is another important dimension which we can also discuss. We also know this tourism and hotel industry will be badly affected for the next 1 year. But in such a situation, how to go about and what is the small and medium role in Kerala, particularly keeping the Kerala strengths in view. Nationally, we have to discuss, but taking the Kerala strengths into consideration, how we can play a role at the national level and at the international level. So we need ideas from you, and I am thankful for the organizers who have given me an opportunity, invited me to inaugurate this small scale industry related brainstorming session. Thank you, organizers. Thank you, Radhakrishnan ji. Thank you, Shubhu ji and Rupesh ji. And thank you, one and all. Namaskar.
Thank you, Muralidhar ji, for your inspirational words. In fact, it was an eye-opening speech too. On behalf of Nation First, I would like to request your support, blessings, and guidance in all the future activities of Nation First. And
Ji, sir. Thank you.
okay, thank you, Muralidhar ji.